being the vet on the team, leading the boys.
It's crazy. Came a long way. We were just at Ryan Kriener's wedding last week. I was with a bunch of my old teammates, guys that were older when I was younger on the team, and now it's like kind of I'm in their shoes. It's just kind of all come full circle, and I've really enjoyed it so far. It's a great opportunity. Kind of work your way into it, and you know what you know, and that's all you say. So it's been great.
Anything mentally that you had to change or anything? And you kind of still going about the business same way?
Yeah, I mean, I talk a little bit more. I'm not gonna be the guy that's breaking it down every huddle. It's not really who I am. But I talk a lot in the scrimmages. Some guys do something good or bad or whatever. Speak on it. Don't let that stuff just continue to happen. You got to set a standard, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Do you feel more pressure to play at a real high level, or is pressure the right word?
No, I mean, I would all whether or not I was older or younger, I always would feel pressure on myself to play at a high level. It's not just for my role on the team. That doesn't change my expectation for myself. I'm very hard on myself, and I expect myself to have a really good year, and that's kind of the standard I've set.
Are you expecting more of a scoring role now that neither of the Murrays are around?
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. I think it's going to be more. We won't have anybody completely dominating the ball like Keegan and Chris have, and Luke the year before that. It's going to be a lot more kind of equal opportunity stuff. So yeah, I expect my points to go up and my shots to go up.
Is there a particular part of the game you're working on this summer, or just everything?
Yeah, I'd say just a little bit of everything. I'm shooting. I think is something that I really want to be I'm a good shooter, make shots, but I want to be like a knockdown killer shooter. So that's kind of something I've been working on. A lot of stuff in the mid-range, stuff from the three. Just really working on my shooting, my ball handling, and then defense obviously too. Try to get my body in a good place, and cardio, all that kind of stuff in a place to where I can be an effective contributor on that end.
How important is that mid-range?
Very, because it sets up a lot of different stuff. You never want to be too you never want to be somebody that can just go finish at the basket. You never want to be somebody that can only shoot threes, and then the teams can guard you accordingly. And so I never want to just stop at the basket. Or obviously you want to get to the basket if you can, but if not, you got to be able to have other options. You're not always going to be able to. If you have analytic guys, you're not always going to be able to just get to your three or get to a layup. There's going to be other spots in between. So that's something that there's guys who can make the mid-range really effectively, and I feel like I can be one of those guys, and where it can feel like a layup, where it can feel like a much easier shot.
You guys are just getting started, but what have you seen from some of the freshmen here?
I really like our freshman class. They're very talented. They brought a lot of youthful energy in here. Last year we kind of had an old team, a lot of old guys. Philip was 32, Connor was old. We had a lot of old guys. So it's great to kind of have some younger guys in here, some youthful energy. They're all really good. I'm really, really happy with all of them. Really pleased with all their efforts so far. They do all the right things. They say all the right things. They're learning. They're growing, and that's all you can ask for out of freshmen. And it's been a lot of fun, and they're really talented players as well.
What's it been like to reunite with Evan?
Yeah, I love Evan. That's my guy. I live with him. We're really good friends. We talked a lot, even when he was at Belmont. We still kept in touch. Talked almost every day. It's that's my guy, and so it's been great to have him back. And he's a great guy to have on your team. He's a talented player as well, but really he's just a great guy to have around in the locker room and all that kind of stuff. So I'm happy he's here.
Where have you seen the biggest growth in Evan's since the days at West?
He still is so athletic. He puts his armpits in the rim when he dunks. He's very athletic. And he's a very smart player too. He was not saying he wasn't smart when we were at West, but he's become a really cerebral, smart player. Really, he initiated a lot of their offense at Belmont. They get to him at the top of the key, and he kind of play out of that. And so he's always going to be within himself, and he's going to do the right thing. And it's been great to have him here so far.
He also doesn't mind banging, which
no, he's very physical, very physical.
I'm sure you guys have talked more about your time at West since he's come back here. What's it like to kind of reflect on that time as teammates compared to now?
Realistically, to be completely honest with you, we don't talk about that much, to be honest. We talk more about the off the court stuff as opposed to, kind of what we were able to do on the court. Talk about how much better he's been. Tell him to stop getting in foul trouble. He get in foul trouble every game when we were in high school. And used to scream at him all the time. So with my dad, stop fouling people. We talk about that stuff. It's fun stuff. But it's just more so just the continuation of an already really strong relationship. Somebody that's been one of my best friends for a really long time. And so, the fact that we get to now live together, play together in college, and spend pretty much every minute of the day together is something that I'm really looking forward to, and just, building on that and continuing to grow in that area.
Awesome.
Thanks, Patrick.
Thanks, Patrick.